Welcome to another In the Lab tutorial. If you don't know my name by now, I'm Devin Williams, and I made these videos so that everyone out there can get comfortable with dribbling the basketball. I want to address a few things before we get started. I get the question of how often should I do this? If I were you, I'd do these drills about 2 to 3 times a day. 10 to 15 minutes of this type of ball handling, along with what you already do, will really help. Go through a whole series in one day if you want, but I say crawl before you walk, walk before you run, run before you jump, and then fly away with it. But honestly, dribble as much as you want. Carry a ball with you everywhere until it starts to feel a part of you. I know a lot of you feel like your handle is kind of stiff. Fluidity comes over time, but fluidity is also a lifestyle, which I'm making a video on right now. I think it'll help a lot of you guys. Other than that, make sure to download the YouTube app if you haven't already, and subscribe to the In the Lab YouTube page so you can be updated right as these videos are coming out. The more you stick with this stuff, I can guarantee you that it'll work for you. Level 3. We'll kick it off with scissors. Slam the ball between your legs, switch your feet, then repeat. Stay on your toes so that at any given second you can explode out. I actually have a bunch of examples, but one of the most popular ones is Jordan on Bird. The between the legs dribbles, he was low-key just swagging it. Probably didn't even need to do it, but you can see how he explodes out, off of his toes, straight into his jumper. Me, I'm all for whatever the GOAT does, so let's get it. Try to build up on that speed while still slamming the basketball. Without even stopping, if you can. Let's go the opposite way with the scissor. You're gonna go in between your legs on the outside of your legs. Scissor your feet, then repeat. One reason why I like doing scissors is because provided that you can stay on your toes, it's like jump rope. You can literally see the connection, and it's dope because we could add a basketball in with it. We're trying not only to build that hand speed up, but we're aiming to build that foot speed too. If you can get your hands to move as fast as your feet, you'll be in business. If you need water, go ahead and get it. If not, let's get back to it. Between the legs to across continuously. For this one, you're gonna stay low but keep your feet planted. We're working for hand speed. Let's see how fast you can get the ball around that front leg. And yes, this is a cardio workout. I know you're probably feeling it by now. Switch directions. Same concept, we're just going back and forth between the legs. Remember to play with how tight or wide that you dribble the basketball. Also, there was a question about why you shouldn't do all the karate noises and screams while you're working hard, and I look at it like this. Your brain needs oxygen to think. When you're dribbling and screaming and exerting a lot of energy, you're cutting yourself short of oxygen. So ultimately, you're cutting yourself short of thinking. And when you're coming off these pick and rolls and having to make reads against good help side defense, I want the players that I train to be thinking clearly. But that's just my way of thinking about the whole situation. If you want to do that, then go ahead, be my guest. Next up is a between the legs to an in and out continuously. We haven't gone over how to do the in and out yet, but for your knowledge of what it is, apply it to the best of your ability. Just try to stay low and spread your legs out so you can explode to the basket if needed. Remember, the wider that your legs are, the lower that your body will actually get. If you ever want to change up your tempo or add in a little something extra, do it by all means. know the drill, we end our workouts with creativity. Doesn't matter how fast or how slow that you go, you decide what you want to do. Try to create something new, try not to do the same thing twice. Three, two, one, done. Before we go, just a few things. If you know some younger guys trying to get into basketball or better at handling it, send them these videos. Kids aren't normally strong enough to learn how to shoot it, but they can handle it at a young age. Get them on the right track. If you're a supporter, give these videos a thumbs up. It really does help. And one more thing, our stock is running low on the new gear that we currently have, and we won't be restocking. So get it while it's still there. See you in the next video.